Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeOfNerd, and today let's have a little look at some of the really cool things done in the 55 years of the legend himself, Satoru Iwata. Stop that sad music. I don't want this to be some sad, depressing video about a man who died, but I also want to lend as much respect to this man as possible. So this video is going to be more of a celebration of his life and the life of one of the world's coolest people. And as you will find out today, there are few people in this world who have contributed as much to nerd culture as this man did. Iwata was born December the 6th in 1959, Sapporo, Japan. And as a teenager, showed a huge interest in games, even began production of electronic games in his own home. And remember, this was a time when this would have been exceptionally difficult. He even got an internship at Commodore, and yes, that's what you think they are, the same people who released the Commodore 64. After graduating university, Iwata joined HAL Labs full-time and went to work on cult classics such as the Kirby games and even Earthbound. But not just that, but around the time he was with HAL, he assisted in the creation of Pokemon Gold and Silver, as well as working on the code for Pokemon Stadium for the N64. With such huge games under his belt, and being able to turn the company around after a few money issues, it is no wonder that he was in 2000 made the head of his own division in Nintendo, and only 2 years later named the successor of Hiroshi Yamauchi as the 4th president of Nintendo, and the first without the name Yamauchi in the name. At the time, Nintendo was not doing very well with the GameCube, as it fell at the feet of Nintendo's new rivals, and in a much later interview, Iwata said himself that the gaming industry was becoming too exclusive and wanted to develop hardware and games that would appeal to all players. And when he said that, he meant this, as under him both the Nintendo DS and the Wii were both released, two of the most sold consoles to date. While at Nintendo, he worked on the LOZ games as well as the Mario and the Animal Crossing series of games. He created Nintendo Direct and denounced their use of E3 as a platform, and he showed the world how to make everybody love you with his quirky humour and willingness to interact with fans both online and in real life. To close this video off, I'm not going to have an end card, but instead I will put up a quote I love from this man in 2006, and it just shows you how amazing he was, not only as a game developer, but just read.